and he just starts auto attacking. A bit. The trunk head's probably a bit premature. Lots of heroes on 5. Really low health. Hellbringer is running away on 4 health. A missed ult there. I didn't hear it, but I saw just the missile from the missed ult. And a miss. Did that? I guess it did.
That did not clip. Engineer's ult did not clip anything. Oh, what a great stop by Blacksmith to dodge the keg. He's going to turn around when Soul Stealer comes back in. Really great play. The ice on Defiler. You know, even the Ghost not saving her on the regen of the HP. And Soul Stealer just coming in, getting a huge amount of damage off. Those wards actually going to take him out, though. Token of life. Not a big deal. I think he was actually hoping that those wards would do that. And yeah, I mean, we see 2 people going down for Legion side and only 1, but of course it was just a token on Hellborn. You can hit a 5-second arrow on Corrupted Disciple. He's gonna Shrunken Head afterwards and chase into your tower. Does that go to show you how buff their Disciple is?
Yeah. Oh man, just Soul Stealer doing ridiculous damage just there. Pretty much 2-shotting Valkyrie, and Soul Stealer's not your standard 2-shot. Well, I suppose he is at this stage, having Rift Shards and having -6 armor from Shieldbreaker, and another -5, so -11 armor. Yeah, crit for lots.
He's critting for 745. That's scary. It's bad when 300 nukes are not worth the time to press Q, W, or E, and instead you're better off just auto attacking. Like that's a little broken. But you know, obviously, just really good job by Soul Stealer being level 21, so he has the base HP, especially off of Shrunken Head as well, to just sit there and just wail on kids. You know, Soul Stealer, his obvious hugest weakness is his low base HP. And if you gank him a lot early, he ends up never getting items, and he's a worthless character. But, you know, in this situation, you just see Soul Stealer coming in here, being played the way he needs to be played, 4 or 5 levels above everybody, and in this case, he's approximately 8 levels above everybody. And, you know, just auto-attacking for 782 damage now. That's fantastic now that he has Helm, or Whispering Helm. Probably going to turn that into a symbol. And, yeah, I'm gonna call it here, Con, and you can disagree with me or not, but I just don't see any way whatsoever for the Legion side to pull this one back now.
Yeah. Initiation.
And there we go. We see Soul Stealer, Soul Stealer blinking in and doing everything. Engineer trying to ult to somehow stop him, but your ult doesn't work against Shrunken Head people. Just as an FYI. Engineer. And Tower wailing on Corrupt Disciple. Pharaoh actually getting a good ult for once, and he's going to take down Corrupt Disciple. He does! Caution coming in with his first ult of the game, and Keg going off. They're actually going to take down Soul Stealer as well. And overall, it looks like it was a 3-for-2 trade in favor of the Legion side, or in favor of the Hellborn side. But you honestly have to say that was in favor of the Legion side. I mean, they're making a comeback, taking out both carries. Maybe a little bit of an overplay by 5, knowing that Kongor is up as well. Excuse me. Yeah, that was just... I mean, I guess I should be a bit more unbiased and a bit less harsh on our good friend Caution over there. But, oh, and an arrow going off, and it misses Blacksmith, but he's going to get purged anyways. And you are going to see him tablet commanding himself to try and get away. Glacia's probably going to ice... Yeah, Valk needs to be careful here, and she is. Yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't be as harsh on the poor guy. Not having the greatest game of his life, it happens, you know. But that, I think, was the first good Pharaoh ult I've seen all game, and it was essentially point-blank range. So, in a sense, though, I mean, maybe putting up a good defense and a turtle strat around Engineer carrying. Do you think that the Legion side has a chance?
No. Well, 42 minutes in, no. I mean, push strats are always hard to pull off, especially when the opponent team know that you're going for a push strat. When they're picking their second and third picks, it's very easy to they like 5 they picked the strongest hero that was left, which was or arguably the strong anyway, which was Hellbringer, and then they saw UQ going heavy push, and they just picked it was Blacksmith, Corrupt Disciple. Blacksmith, I don't know, what I don't know what they're thinking. Blacksmith did a good job, you know, but Corrupted Disciple was the main pick there. Really strong carry, and they also went for another kind of carry, semi-carry Soul Stealer, and you know they both farmed really well, and they didn't concede the towers at the very start of the game, and UQ they never got really off the ground, and they, you know, they kind of lost morale, but not great team fights and that, but it was just superior execution mostly from 5, and they just had the heroes to beat this strat, I think, and it's really an uphill. It was an uphill battle for UQ against these heroes because they have such strong initiation. We can see everybody kind of gathering for Kongor.
And you know, whoever gets this Kongor, or I'm sorry, if 5 does get this Kongor, it's pretty much good game. Corrupted Disciple not realizing that you can't attack Kongor from out there, miss and miss and miss and miss. I'm making fun of you, Tusty, and miss, and there you go.
Yeah.
And he takes a 5-second arrow to the face. And I believe that was only the second Kongor, or was that third? Are there bananas on the floor? I don't see bananas. I don't believe there are bananas. I believe that was the second Kongor kill.
Is that to do with how many times you kill Kongor? I thought it's just like after 55 minutes he drops a banana.
No, it's the third Kongor drops bananas.
Oh, okay.
3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th and 9th and 10th.
Cool.
Alright, so we do have Engineer with a full-on charged hammer. You know, that may actually do it. Him plus Turret plus putting charged hammer on himself, or on Defiler, one of the two, who now has Axe the Malphite. This turtle strat, I'm not going to say it's going to work, and I'm still going to say 5 are way ahead. Experience, they have 86, almost 87,000 to 57,000, and gold, there's 69,000 to 47,000. So 5, huge lead right now, but can the charged hammer turret really come in and potentially save this? Everybody does understand that Soul Stealer, as strong as he is, does kind of taper off into the late game, and Engineer just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And we do see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being called out by Valkyrie. I don't necessarily know what for. And Angry Testy, he must have a fetish for Valkyrie arrows or something, because he's eating those left and right.
Yeah. Interesting thing you say about Charge Hammer on Engineer. He can out carry Soul Stealer, but he's definitely not going to out carry Corrupted Disciple. I think Corrupted Disciple max out is going to kill an Engineer max out, especially with a token. So, just
well, that token is obviously going to be huge. That Wingbow, man, it's so brutal.
Yeah, not only Wingbow, but it's Frenzy from Blacksmith, which is just 50% attack speed and lots of move speed as well. So that's
FYI, I don't think he was frenzied in that fight, and then when he was killing those wards, like, that was just him. But when you do see him, gonna get frenzied 4 times multicast, we see frenzy on everybody here, and this is a huge battle going off. The fires are going off, Valkyrie going off, Slither going off, Portal Key coming in for Soul Stealer, he's ulting, Corrupted Disciple taking a lot of damage, Engineer's ult does go down as well, UQ actually picking up a kill on Tobacco right now, Soul Stealer trying to chase down the fire, I don't know if he's gonna get that kill, and it does look as though Corrupted Disciple is gonna go down, but Token's gonna revive him, Engineer trying to do what he can, the turret needs to re-go down, he needs to do something. Soul Stealer actually very weak on top, he slows from the wards, is he actually gonna go down? I don't believe so, and I don't believe there are any portal keys for him to chase down. Valkyrie though hitting an arrow on Glacius, using a nuke, but Corrupted Disciple doing a lot of damage, ports coming in by, I can't quite tell, it's Slither actually, and Valkyrie getting out of there barely though, and Defiler, I don't know if she bought or what exactly happened, but Disciple doing a lot of damage to her, and UQ picking up another kill on F8 this time, so UQ coming up with a huge defense, turret going off, Purge going off on Disciple, Disciple's gonna go down! Unbelievable, UQ could potentially come back in this game. They are doing a 3-0 right now, and I believe they actually took out a token. K going off on Bravo, Glacius going down. This is huge! Soul Stealer barely going to be able to get out here with about half health. I can't believe it! Engineer, Defiler, Valkyrie putting up the most unbelievable defense we've seen. Do we think UQ can come back on this? Charged Hammer coming in on Engineer, probably going to pick up Savage Mace here shortly after that fight. Con, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, that was just UQ. That was the first time I've seen this UQ play well this game. That was really well done. That was really excellent. 5 were playing a bit all over the place, a bit sloppy, but UQ really did do everything perfect there. Like the initiation all the way down to that very last keg, that amazing keg getting Glacius there in the forest. That was